This is your first time smoking in 3 weeks. Dang. He's doing it right here. You're gonna get really high. Yeah.
What's good?
We're talking wrestling and we're getting high first.
Yeah, as high as giraffe pussy.
High as giraffe pussy.
And the
We're
damn
gonna start
rat.
this whole thing off with a terrible joke.
As high as that new AJ Styles enforcer.
Mm-mm. I'm just glad to see the ninja come up in this world. Like,
That was the ninja.
you had to be my ninja. Like, how many 7-foot black guys are in WWE?
I actually forgot about the ninja.
I did too.
How
Holy
could
shit.
you forget about the black ninja?
Well, he never showed his face. How do we know he's black?
Come on.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you want to cast it on C-Race, huh?
Maybe his arm peeked out and I missed it.
It was on all of them. They don't make enough cloth to cover up 7 feet of black guy.
Listen, my first job was dressing up as Chuck E. Cheese, and I was too tall for the costume, so I was ruining the kayfabe for the kids at a young age.
Oh Lord!
So I can relate to Jordan, whatever his name is. That guy's huge.
All right, I suppose we ain't introduced ourselves. That's how we are.
No, we just assume that our
People know us.
Our huge audience base already knows us.
Well, I'm a JB Bad.
I'm Arion.
And I'm over easy. And this is the
the egg.
Like the egg, and like how easy it is for me to get over with the fans.
But mostly the egg.
But mostly is how I order my eggs. And this is the first episode of, we're calling it the 420 Wrestling Hour. Even though it's probably not going to be a whole hour. It can be however long we want it to be.
Yeah. It happens within an hour, so I guess that makes sense.
And it's not even 420.
The hour of it.
Yeah, it's the
420
hour.
in our hearts because we're doing this. What are you guys smoking today?
Ooh, I got a nice little hybrid called Sorbet. It's hidden.
Sorbet.
It's hidden.
Hey, Sorbet.
Well, I'm a whipped married man, so I can't do the flower. So I got I got a pen full of that wedding cake for my anniversary that's coming up.
I love that.
I love wedding cake.
I can't believe it's almost been a year already. Time flies when the world's fucked up.
Yep. No new memories in 4 months.
Oh my God. Jeez Louise. And I've got some hybrid. I got the Mac number 7 here. And I've been mixing it. Return of the Mac. And this sativa here is lemon bean from right there in at the Sunnyside Dispensary in South Beloit, Illinois.
So
Shout outs.
I know what a sorbet is. I know what wedding cake is. Like, what the fuck is a lemon bean?
Lemon bean is I've never heard of it, and I did not look it up on what's it called, Leafly. I did not look it up. So I don't know, but it does the trick.
But lemons don't come from beans, right? So like, what the fuck's a lemon bean?
Listen, man, you're gonna start trying to ask questions about the origin.
I'll let it go.
Of weed strains.
People out here drinking soy milk and soy tea. So like, whatever.
Soy milk, lemon bean. That's how they came up with the damn name, right there.
Make no damn sense.
Nope.
Oh my God. But it tastes good. Like a lemon bean.
Shut the fuck up. Don't you dare.
So now that we know what we smoking, what we watching.
So what did we watch? We watched Hell in a Cell. I think that that should be the starting off point for our first our first high-minded pro wrestling conversation. Hell in a Cell was Sunday. We're recording this on, what is it, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
So Raw was last night. I'm the only one who's seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some bits and pieces.
Right, but so we usually throughout the pandemic, the three of us have been watching the pay-per-views usually every month together on Zoom or Duo or whatever. So we thought, why not? We're entertained by our own conversations, so why not see if anyone else wants to listen? And
we are marks for ourselves, if nothing else.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, roll up if you got it, and if you don't, that's cool too. But let's talk about Hell in a Cell.
All right.
Because we didn't watch this one together. I was doing a Zoom reading, which was not good, and I would have rather been watching Hell in a Cell, but I started watching it at about 10 o'clock. And lately, that's about what time I've been falling asleep. So I did not expect to make it far into this show. However, I did not know that the opening match was going to be Uso v Uso.
Mm-hmm.
Great choice.
So as soon as I saw that was going to be the opening match, I was like wide awake, and I stayed glued to the screen for the next 3 hours.
I spread mine out over a day. I had to break it up.
See, that's what I thought I was going to do.
Hours. Yeah,
but I could not stop watching it.
Almost
I was
live.
captivated.
Just the whole dick, huh?
No, I went for the whole dick, and yeah, I mean, it was a show. I agree with JB. Like, I think that starting the match with Uso v Uso was a good choice out of what was on the card.
Did you automatically, when that match started off the show, did you automatically think, okay, Drew and Randy is the main event, and Randy's going to win the belt now?
Oh,
that's immediately
man.
what
I didn't think that.
Oh,
that's
man.
immediately what I thought. I was just like, okay, this isn't.
I did not get
this
that.
isn't the main event. So what's it going to be? I was like, okay, it could be Sasha and Bailey.
Yeah.
Basha and Saley. It could be. But I just didn't. I just think they're saving that main event for like a WrestleMania or something. I don't know, but I just automatically was like, okay, Orton's going to win the championship.
Wow.
I didn't go there. I mean, I thought Orton was going to win the championship because of other reasons, like how many damn shots are you going to get? Like, you really is going to look like a geek if you don't win it.
Oh my God.
But
it's true.
But I didn't,
what was this, the fourth or fifth?
I think it's at least the third.
Yeah.
Because they did the ambulance match.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
they had the proper match before that.
So this was just 3.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, 3.
Whatever. But yeah, still, yeah, it's true.
Enough.
You can't kill Randy Orton.
Enough is enough.
So he gets his we're jumping to the main event, I guess.
I guess I was like, damn,
it wasn't even on my mind.
But
no, you're right. So I don't know why I went there right away. I was just like, I thought that was going to be the main event.
Good that you got that. I did not get that at all, man.
That's the only match I could think about going into this pay-per-view, because I'm so into the storyline. So I was like, okay, I got to stay awake for Roman and Jay. And then they're like starting it off with Roman and Jay. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you what I got immediately is, why are we having this match? Like, no one expects Jey Uso to win the Universal Championship when he's never held any singles title. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no stakes here. There's no stakes.
Well, my man, I think those stakes were nice and high. Like, those are good stakes, brother.
Those stakes were as high as me right now. That's really high.
You live in a world where you thought Jey Uso could have won that belt.
Dude, I believed.
I did not live in. Maybe.
I do.
My man over easy did.
I enter a world of suspension of disbelief every time I watch a show, and if I didn't, I believe there's a certain. Anything could happen. It's WWE. Anything could happen.
Easy. You thought that Jey Uso could have won that title?
Nah, brother.
I'm saying that I believed in the drama and in the story so much as it was being told, that my belief was suspended to the extent that in the heat of the moment, I believed there was a chance that Jay, I found myself, come on, Jay. I was actively cheering for him, so I can only deduce that I thought in that moment. Now, right now, talking in a podcast as adult fans of pro wrestling, I would say obviously that would be a stupid booking decision. You're building a monster fucking heel in Roman Reigns, but that's what I enjoyed so much about the match, is that I believed it in the moment.
Okay, I guess what
I looked at that like a prequel. I like, you know how this story ends, but I just want to see what is it that makes Jey Uso break. Like,
that's
what
a
is
good point.
It has to be something. Like, you can't. Like, what's the story here?
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Like, we know how this bad boy ends. Like, we know the Titanic's going down.
Zooming out,
we know Hector is being fed to Achilles. Like, we know what's going on here, but we want to see, like, what's that like?
Also, I think this is a huge setup for Rock versus Roman.
Well, yeah, down the road, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the fantasy bookers and all of us hoping that it's just like, because you saw at the end of the match. Spoiler alert! If you're tuning into this as a recap show, he does win, obviously, and the elders, the Samoan elders, Sika and
not the old chiefs.
They come out and they crown my dude Roman.
Oh, we always.
But you know who's not there is Rikishi.
Right,
he's not there.
Okay,
so. There's he's got to come into this story at some point.
No, you can't have Rikishi. But
not to wrestle.
No. Rikishi ain't got. Rikishi's cool, but he ain't that dude.
He's not going to get a match, but he's going to get stomped. Or something.
Yeah, but as far as like a coronation of a new chief, you want two old crusty dudes, not the dude that used to rub his booty in someone's face. Like that's not. Nah, that was the perfect Christmas card,
man. You know, like he got a little respect, right?
I believe in
Rikishi.
Yeah,
get out of here.
A little bit
for the Rock. Not for this moment. Not for this moment.
Isn't Rikishi's not a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, I think he is.
Somebody will correct us. Obviously,
because he's a family.
He's a good dancer.
Yeah, but no, you can't have him out there for that moment. Like, bring him out in a couple of weeks for like Roman to beat up.
That's what I'm saying.
Be good. And
that's what I'm saying.
And we're just looking forward a little bit to the next pay per view, which is Survivor Series.
But I want to talk about one thing.
No, go ahead.
The match. We watched the slaughter of the match. What about the acting?
Oh, I have a
lot of it in this match.
I have things. I have things.
It's interesting to
There's
think about.
There's a lot of acting in this match.
That's actually another idea.
A lot of monologues.
There's another idea I had for a podcast besides the 420 Wrestling Hour was the AOW, Actors on Wrestling.
Yeah.
And you just have a roundtable of actors, not talking about the athleticism because that's not our bag, but like the acting of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
But that is very interesting because the universally on Twitter or whatever on the internet wrestling community, it was acclaimed as like Oscar-worthy drama. But the three of us
really?
Oh yeah, I mean it was like this is the best dramatic shit WWE has done maybe ever in years. I saw a lot of comments like that.
There if you isolate some moments, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay.
I mean,
like Jimmy can act.
I couldn't. Okay, the ending got a little better. You know who I think was messing it up for me? It wasn't Roman. It wasn't Jay. It was the fucking ref. If I heard the ref talk to Jay Uso one more time and say, "Hey, I just gotta hear it. You just gotta let me know what you need, man."
That's my problem.
You quit, man. Come on.
You're setting the actors up for failure because the logic of the match, and I guess it's been a while since I've seen an I Quit match.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I just couldn't get over the flaws in logic of like, the man is unconscious. How do you expect him to say I quit? And he just kept being he's out. He's not answering. He's not. I'm like, well, then the match is over. He's fucking unconscious.
You killed him.
At one point, Jey Uso was strangling Roman Reigns until he was unconscious. And I turned to my my valet and I said, he's dead. He's killing him. This is murder. Like, and the guy's like, he's not saying it. He's not saying it. Because he's being strangled to death.
It's like the same thing as when you were getting a 3 count, to see if you were still, I guess conscious. And if you go to sleep and you don't tap out, you still lose. Like, you still lose.
Yeah, I mean,
take that up with Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston.
But that was weird. There was a lot of talking, but I get it. There's no crowd.
I just wish that they would have booked it so that they weren't passing out and when they were asking, "What do you say?" "No, I don't. No, I never quit." Just like say something.
Yes,
like you're out.
Yeah.
You're passed
out. This is the time for joint holds, not choke holds.
Yes,
exactly. So that bothered me, but I thought Roman. I'm digging it. Like I thought I thought his acting was really good. I was thinking like this guy's going to be in movies. Like I mean, he's
unfortunately
he's got a new smile.
He worked hard to squeeze them tears out at the end. Like he was.
Hey, I'm trying not to be too picky. Like
I'm a fan of the simple storytelling of Jimmy, as opposed to the head and hands sobbing of Jay.
He's trying. He's trying.
He tried too hard. Jimmy had it. Jay
wanted his moment, bro. He wanted his moment.
Jimmy did come out and really sell. I mean, he solidified it for sure.
He's good. There's good stuff.
I don't want to do my guy Jay like that. I liked it.
This is his moment, baby. This is as big as he's gonna get.
It'll be interesting to see what they do going forward because you got Survivor Series next. I don't know if they're gonna have well, they'll probably have Roman in his own match. But I was kind of thinking.
I'm sorry. Was slavery the penalty? I just quick. Was slavery the penalty for this match?
They said indentured servitude. That's what Paul Heyman said. It'd be indentured servitude,
bro. And I don't want to hear I don't want to hear him call Tribal Chief. I don't want to hear that.
I love it. Anything to get rid of the big dog.
Ooh,
anything.
I'm with you on that.
Yes. Okay then. Okay. Okay.
Anything. You call him Marcel the Shell.
Okay.
With shoes on. The big dog. Anything.
Michael Cole. That's a good one.
Thunderdome Rome.
I hate you so very much.
There's another one too that had to do with his teeth. I can't remember what it was. Ah, damn it. There's some good ones.
All right, so should we move on to the next match, which we can probably skip?
So wait, will you guys give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down at the end of the day?
As a closeted Diesel fan who just loves everything that a mobile Diesel can do, I'm gonna go ahead. We smoke up to this one.
All right, Big Daddy Cool. It gets a big smoke up for me. I was thoroughly. I mean, you can nitpick the acting for sure, but and logic of the I Quit match aside, I was completely here for it to the end. I thought it was great.
I hear that. I think for me, the only thing that I wish would have been different was that there was no Universal Championship at stake, or maybe just like a like respect, some kind of like tribal respect, and make that this like what's at stake, or what's up for grabs. Because I didn't think the championship was losing. Is it just your
issue with Jay not being legit?
Not legit yet. Like not legit as a performer, but like he there was no singles run. Like your first singles match, like as a person, is gonna be with for the Universal Championship. I don't know, but like you said, I give it a smoke up because at the end of the day, it was a good match, and we've definitely seen far worse this year. So
when they put Jay in that match that made him qualify to face Roman Reigns. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, how do they not build him for a while? Like pull a Big E with him.
Yes.
But then they put in the wrench that it was Paul Heyman who pulled the strings and got Jay into that match.
That's pretty cool.
Which kind of tied the storyline together for me that this is all kind of concocted by an evil Roman.
Yeah.
I'm loving little terrified Paul Heyman, like
dude.
Paul Heyman, like, I really wish Brock was back.
Yeah, man. Him looking at Roman as they walked out, I was into it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
All right, let's move on. What was the next match here? We had
Elias.
First of all, are we disrespecting R-Truth and Drew Gulak here, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I missed that one.
No, I only saw it because of Raw recapped it. So R-Truth retained, guys. And then there was some chicanery afterwards that we don't need to get into.
Protect R-Truth. He is
protect R-Truth at all costs. He's still, spoiler alert, the 24/7 champion. So then we had right afterwards a tough thing to follow here. We had Jeff Hardy, right?
Jeff Hardy and Elias for no damn reason.
No, dude, I will cop to I fast forwarded through this guy.
You bogus.
I couldn't do it. I have no investment whatsoever. I just had to do a little fast. I did like fast forward on like ×4 so I could watch the match, but it was just
no. That's not watching. That is imagining the match.
It's called skimming the match.
×2 tops.
And just why revisit Jeff Hardy's like addiction and trauma for such a bad storyline?
Fuck Matt Hardy.
Do you think it's that petty?
Yes.
Oh,
it is. Fuck Matt Hardy. Fuck Rusev. So fuck Lana.
Lana through the table.
I fuck those guys.
Do you guys think Lana went through the table again on Raw?
But why fuck Jeff Hardy? You think he's gonna leave him?
No, but you ain't got. What else you gonna talk about? You can't talk about the tag team because Matt's over there in AEW, so he can't jump off shit like that no more. Only thing to talk about is his drugs.
Okay, yeah, he's not a very interesting.
No, I'm not into it. I don't have any. I don't have any care or investment in either of these guys.
One thing I did want to say, I don't want to move on, is when are we going to stop pretending that Elias has interest in music?
He has it.
Or
he has it.
You know, like when he won that match, I was like, no one knows what this is, and we don't care to.
They made his new theme song, his like new single on his new album. That's like #1 in the world right now.
That's what's funny. It is a new theme song of all things.
One of the world.
You witnessed a new theme song.
You did, and I don't know.
You didn't even know it.
He did a concert, didn't he?
I wanted to just say that Elias has one of the greatest beards of all time.
Yeah. He does have a good beard. It's a good beard care.
Great beard.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to love Elias. It's the drift away, isn't it?
Are you sure you just put those two words together because they sound nice?
Something about drifting, isn't it?
Is it?
Dude. we got Google here.
I think it's like the drifter or something.
I know that's what they call him.
Let's see.
I think it's
this used to be how we talked about stuff. We just argued, and whoever made the strongest point was
right.
You
could just not know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they know it.
Whoever had the higher credentials.
All right. Smoke up. But I want to smoke for the rare Elias music. I have that in my notes. Smoke for the rare Elias music.
The rare Elias.
The smoke down.
His entrance theme should just be "Hello, I am Elias." That's what it is, and a little guitar.
But no, that match gets a roach.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't even tell you who won. I think it was a DQ. I don't give a shit. I put it out.
Yeah, it was a DQ win by Jeff Hardy.
Yes, I put no DQ. Thumbs down.
That match, that's good. It was a roach. JB bad. I like that. That match is the Snickle Fritz.
Stop that. All right.
Moving on. Put a stop to that. And it's not done, guys. Spoiler alert. Monday Night Raw. It continues. It continues on Monday Night Raw. The storyline is not over.
Well, he deserves
the worst thing I've heard.
I guess.
Who?
No. We moved on to the next match. The great Ultimate Warrior mixed with Hulk Hogan.
Otis.
Making Otis.
My dude. He's just a blue-collar working man.
I like Otis, man, but why the fuck do we need a Tucker heel turn?
I don't know.
To get the belt off of Otis.
You get the bank, Money in the Bank off of Otis, and you give him a little storyline. Give him some more, babyface.
He deserves something because he's getting screwed out of his Money in the Bank.
Right.
He was destined to lose that thing, bro. Like from when he won it, I was just like, "That's cool and all, but it's coming up off you."
With that, the Miz is perfect for it. So I was into that. I gave this match a smoke up. I loved the heel turn. I did not see that turn coming at all. In fact, when Tucker entered with Otis, I was like, "What the fuck is Tucker doing here? They're not even on the same show. They split him up. Like, why is he entering with Otis? This is desperate." I was like, "Go get your own thing, Tucker." And then I should have known right there. But
I thought it was going to be Mandy.
Ooh.
Right. That would have made more sense to me. Like, I don't think Otis has done Tucker wrong enough for us to be like, "Oh yeah, he's pissed off at Otis." Well,
I just finished doing my NXT watch through, and like, look, if I was Tucker, I would be salty with Otis too in a Enzo cast kind of way. Like, brother, will you quit blooting around, brother? We supposed to be getting this money.
Yeah, everything he said in the promo was true. I thought
all of them.
He's the one
who don't care enough about heavy machinery for it to sink in, but it's all true.
But get out of the way so Otis can do the worm. He put the confidence in Otis to go hit on Mandy. Like,
yeah, but let's not act like Tucker is that dominant in the ring. Otis be putting in work too.
I'll give you $1 if you if you can give me your favorite heavy machinery match.
Like, watch the finishes. Oh no, favorite. This has nothing to do with quality. We're just talking about dominant. The content.
Hey, boy.
And in those matches, Otis gets as much offense as Tucker
Otis
does.
So Tucker hasn't been carrying the tag team for sure.
They both get as many wins as Elias.
Yes.
That's Tucker's argument, But
like, don't you even have to be an above 500 tag team before you can have a breakup story? Like, I'm pretty sure the Riot Squad has one more match.
Yeah. That would have been like the Ascension getting like a heel turn
what this is. They
on each other.
Like the Heavy Machinery's 4
Jesus
main roster
Christ.
matches are
they didn't have any. They were brought up. They were brought up to the writing was on the wall from the beginning. Otis was the dude.
Like, were they literally ever a tag team?
In NXT for sure.
Yeah,
I remember,
but that don't count apparently.
I don't think though. Here's the thing. I think Otis can survive this.
He's got an uphill climb. He's got an uphill
nowhere to go. He better get back to NXT and pair with Killian.
Nowhere to go, bro.
You saw he had his script in his hand for his promo, and then when the camera came on him, he dropped his script real quick. He was like, "Oh shit, get rid of it. Look it up on Twitter." I'm not kidding with you.
Oh no!
I gotta look this up right now.
You see him kind of have a panic look in his eyes, and then you see it in the right-hand corner. The script just dropped from his hands.
You can't do that. That's not how it goes down. Those aren't the ways of it.
Drop the script. And somehow it made me like more sympathetic to Tucker. I was like, this guy, he's going. You know, he's sweating. This is his big chance on a pay-per-view. He's going over his fucking lines beforehand, and then they're like, "All right, Tucker is 3, 2, 1." And he's like, "Oh shit, I'm still holding my script." Oh, shit, it was not a good way to start.
So what do we get this match?
Where is it?
I'm up on it. I'm high on this match.
I'm gonna give it a roach just because Tucker killed everything that was good in 2020.
Oh, come on.
Nah, but it was hell of a. That shot to the head with the Money in the Base was a hell of a shot. I'll say that.
Right?
That was a hell of a shot.
Yeah. How about you, man?
I'm gonna give it a mid grade, bro.
What is mid grade?
I like that. I like the mid grade. It's a mid grade.
Mid grade,
mid card.
I don't know. It's Reggie.
It
was Reggie for sure.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Mr. Miz in the bank. Now can cash in at any moment, and it looks like Otis is going to go do a little feud with Tucker. Cool.
Something like it. See you on main event.
Jesus
cool.
Christ,
exactly.
Save us all.
I think it's an uphill climb, uphill sled for both of them. To be honest.
Nah, brother, it's a downhill sled. It's
I get
straight.
it.
It's a bullet train to heck.
I get what you're saying. Wait, what do you think about Otis's new music?
I was transfixed on the Little Money in the Bank lunch pail that he had.
Box. I get you.
My brain exploded, so I don't remember what the music was.
I couldn't sing it back to you, but I remember liking the presentation
music.
better than the generic Heavy Machinery music for sure.
Right,
but I'm a guy who cares a lot about theme music. It's a big part of why I like.
So you don't like Keith Lee?
It makes me twitch just mentioning that. But they're fucking around with a lot of people's music lately, and I guess they're just trying to freshen things up. But it's really bugging me, and I can't tell if it's just like I'm resistant to change or if it really sucks. But it all sounds generic, and
they need whoever made Io Shirai and Dakota Kai's.
Oh, dude, I love music, that one.
They need to write more stuff.
I think Dakota Kai was a CFO.
Write more like that.
Know. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe right before they went out.
I like CFO most times, but
anyway,
ain't working.
Okay, now this was the part I enjoyed most. I would like to talk about Sasha Banks' midriff. That was the star of the night for me.
There's a photo that I love that she's like.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
That's what we call it.
What's that mean over here?
I like the photo. I like the photo. I'm not doing anything inappropriate with the photo. It's a great photo. I remember seeing it and saving it and being like, "Wow, what a photo!" But
how deep is your love?
She's taking one of those classic Sasha bumps where she's upside down, but the abs and the whole thing. I'm just like, just a remarkable photo. I'll try to send it to you guys. It's great.
Please do.
But
please, I would love that.
Yeah, this match. I think I'm willing to.
No, I'm not talking about this match. I'm talking about her midriff. Like
let's talk about it.
Just that wipe up.
I mean,
you can't do that. I was with my wife at the time.
Both of them, bro. Both of them, man. I mean, come on, that fatty.
Yo.
And Shorty got a fatty.
I'm trying to focus on the wrestling here, guys.
Okay.
I will get there too. Those come on now. Snoop Dogg,
guys,
Karen.
I really think we should keep this professional.
Okay?
I'm just saying, man. Like
swings.
Unless we want to talk about Mandy.
I do love
all right, cool.
But
I don't know. Like Sasha about to just push Mandy off the cliff for me.
Well, I've said here's a legit thing. I've said up until this match that my Mount Rushmore for women pro wrestlers on the number one is Charlotte. She's the greatest. She was. Yeah. After this match, I think Sasha Banks is my favorite.
Y'all starting to convince me that recently, but
the way that she sells and flops around, I love watching her so much. Yeah, she looks so dead. Good. I'm like, are you going to kill yourself? And I appreciate that.
Like we talked about this earlier when we were watching, like most of the what's great about the 4 horsewomen is you're watching the 4 best of a generation of all time do it at the same time. Like it's cool to see that. But she has given most of them their best match.
No doubt. That's part of what I thought about when I was like, I think my new favorite women's wrestler of all time is Sasha. And I thinking about who did Charlotte face in all of her classic, my favorite Charlotte matches, it was always the stuff with Sasha.
Mm-hmm. Or Becky.
Like, it's Sasha.
That Becky match at Revolution came with it. Like, I ain't trying to sleep on that. Like,
no.
They came with it at Revolution. That was an all-time greatest anything that's ever been done.
That was amazing.
But you take that match out, the rest of them are Sasha.
I think Sasha like takes the best bump in like the business, man, woman, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
that's a big statement. Let me see.
I just love watching her, and I could not stop thinking about that during that match.
If you say best bump instead of like biggest bump,
yeah,
like
exactly.
Bestseller,
yeah, like Doctor obviously bounces around, but like
even
Sasha
the smallest
like
of bump, just a small little thing, and just like, oh god, just what she does with her neck and shit, the way she flops, she scarecrows, and it just makes it look real. Scary.
It's like she sells like an NXT squash match does. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some may argue that
it's so fucking hard. Everything is killing her.
Yeah.
Leon Ruff. It's rough for Leon out there.
You know what though about this match that I really couldn't get over it was that Meteora up the table into the chain link. Woo my gosh, man. What a beast. She's a beast.
My wife's favorite part of the whole thing was the fire extinguisher.
Which came right after my favorite part, which was Bayley fucking up the kendo sticks.
Hey, those kendo sticks win the business for themselves.
She tried to tape the kendo sticks and then put them in the thing. Like, that was hilarious to me. I don't even care. Like, it was obviously an unexpected thing. I don't know if the what the audible was there, but I
it looked like a great audible.
Exactly. Yeah, I love the fire hydrant.
Those motherfuckers.
She blinded her.
The best, man. They're the best.
Yeah. I hear some people say the match was long. I didn't think so.
Oh no.
It was long, and I knew it was, but it didn't. I loved it. I wanted it to be.
Yeah, there's so much story here. They've been telling the story over the entire pandemic.
Yeah.
Yep.
It deserves it. They deserve that.
How much longer do you think they can stretch this out? I mean, well,
I don't want to touch it till WrestleMania.
Because here's what I heard. I think Bayley's going on a break.
That would be smart. That would be smart.
And that would be smart. And you give Sasha, I mean, I hope they let her hold on to this damn belt for a while. If she just loses it on SmackDown.
Who's gonna take it from her?
It's a good question. I mean, she's the SmackDown Women's Champion. Right?
What if like long haul? Yeah. I don't know who's gonna take it from her, but because I don't see a WrestleMania match between Bayley and Sasha for the belt again. I don't think that they like just pass it back. I
do. I think
I see they build someone up to take the belt from Sasha, and Bayley is a reason for Sasha losing the belt after she comes back from a long hiatus. Either she gets involved in the match, fucks Sasha over, and then they built that new superstar up, and then Sasha and Bayley just have a no championship match at WrestleMania. But I could be wrong.
And I went for the belt, but I don't mind that. I
wouldn't hate it. Just like, who would that person be? Shayna Baszler?
She's in a great tag team with Nia Jax right now, dude.
Hey.
What's their name? They have a name, the tag team. They're called
the... Please don't have a name, please.
They're called the...
If you give it a name, it's real.
No, I can't do it. The wasn't Nia Jax is the irresistible force.
Irresistible.
And Nia Jax is
I thought she was the face breaker.
The Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades.
Irresistible Spades. I like that. Sign me up.
Do you?
Sign me up, man. I can write for this shit.
Yeah, I'll get you that shirt for Christmas.
I just want to say one thing though that makes this work. My wife, you too, easy. Hate Bailey.
Hate Bailey?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Wait, who hates
I like
Bailey?
I don't like Bailey.
My wife and Easy.
What's going on, man?
I always wanted Bailey to turn heel because I got so over the babyface Bailey, even though I'm sure it was great for the kids. Selfishly, I was over it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to see Bailey go heel, and this heel Bailey wasn't heel enough for me.
So you hate Bailey?
I don't know if it's
the iteration of her character right now, or like you hate Bailey
right.
like as a
no. I think
wrestler.
I think she's a great in ring worker.
Uh-huh.
I think her finishing maneuver is garbage, and that's a big reason that I've
you
never
told me that
connected
before.
with
You
her.
like the Bailey to belly.
A Bailey to belly is a goddamn belly to belly suplex. It doesn't
no
hurt. It's what is? It's just it's not even that cool of a play on words like Bailey to belly. Like come up with a finisher. Me? I didn't pop for the leg drop. I never said that. I didn't pop for a leg drop.
I probably did. I ain't gonna lie. In WCW,
I probably did. Too.
I probably popped for at least a couple.
I know I popped for a Jake the Snake DDT. Ooh,
we all popped for the people's elbow. So shit.
The people's elbow. Come on.
Who didn't pop for the people's elbow?
I did.
I was all rock bottom all night.
What match got us talking about the Rock here? What were we talking about?
You're talking about the Bailey to belly. You're talking about how you don't like.
Oh
Bailey.
God, yeah, Bailey to belly. That got us on on Jake the Snake and all that good shit.
So okay, so what do y'all think about?
If I wasn't smoking these bum ass cartridges, I'd roll up for this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. This match of the night for me.
I roll up for it too.
No doubt. No
match
doubt.
Of the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha Banks, I'm enamored. I think she's so great, and I'm ready for a nice little babyface run with this belt, and I want her old music back. The Snoop Dogg remix is heel Sasha. I want the
I like the boom, 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 boom. Let's get it on.
Maybe you sold me. That is good. But anyway, I thought that was match of the night. It was great. I could go on and on. I think a little refresher for Bailey's cool, and we'll see. We got Survivor Series next, so there's not really any long-term storylines because it's brand versus brand. So we'll see post Survivor Series what happens there. But
side note, does anybody know how long ago did Becky leave? Where are we at in her 9 months?
Well, that was right after Money in the Bank.
So what was that like?
Which was
February? No,
I do not
June?
know.
Oh man,
like 3-4 months. Well, it don't matter. Becky ain't wrestling no more.
Oh, you did say that. I think she's coming back, but yeah.
I think she is too. Like The Rock comes back.
No, I think...
Really?
I think she's coming back
10 more matches. Becky Lynch will wrestle no more than 10 more times in her life.
Wow.
There'll be big matches. Big money matches and maybe like a Raw to set them up. But she's going to lace up them boots and walk that walk.
Here's the thing, JB.
Here's the
thing, JB. I think I would agree if she got pregnant because she wanted to be like done. I don't think that this was one of those moments. I think she just ended up getting pregnant and was like, okay, I'm willing to do it. But like, you know how some superstars, they like, okay, I'm done now. I don't think that's what her choice was.
I mean, I think when she has the baby, and like that's a whole new life, man. Like,
yeah,
like it's just she can make. She's already a big star. She already did her long Stone Cold Steve Austin run.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not gonna be better than that. Like, she can come back and make money as like a part timer. You have that whole thing now. Part time out, 10 more matches. One with Ronda Rousey. Maybe a tag team with the whole 4 horsemen. Put over some young people every now and again. Tag team when you're really old. 10 more.
I don't know about that.
You make it sound like that's really feasible, but it's hard to believe for some reason to me.
Mm-hmm. And just have her chilling there. Like I believe Angles. There's a lot of TV time left in her.
So Seth's gonna be Seth's gonna stay there full time, and let Becky be a mom.
She'll be on TV. She'll be involved in WWE, but ding, wrestle, ding, match over 10 more times.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see her being on TV and being in storylines all the time and not wrestling.
Not all, but she'll pop in.
I guess we'll see.
WrestleMania season.
We'll see.
It'll be interesting.
We'll see.
I don't know how holy this child's gonna be. It's the son or daughter of the Messiah.
Hey, blessings be upon you.
The Friday night Messiah now, I guess, but we'll see.
Hate it all.
So match of the night. Maybe this should have been the main.
Well, I mean, actually, I take that back. That's not the match of the night. The real match of the night is the next match,
which was
the
Hurt Business versus
Retribution.
Slapjack.
Oh my!
Oh no! So this was yes. This was
I'm not even joking. I literally forgot that this happened because I literally thought we were about to start talking about Drew and Randy.
No, they had a couple filler matches.
I forgot, bro.
Don't forget
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
Who I like. I like him, man. But
Slapjack got a United States Championship opportunity.
I'm too black to not like the Hurt Business.
I love it, man.
What are your problems with the Hurt Business at this point?
I can't.
No problems.
They're black and they proud, and I'm black and they proud.
It's the reincarnation of nation domination, and I'm here for it.
The way you put it made me think that you were trying to find a reason to hate him or something. But
the fact that they're fighting the putties is not a great look.
I guess they're the putties now. I mean, I think they had a chance with when Mustafa Ali became the leader to kind of reboot them.
Is that Mia Yim?
Yeah, it is Mia Yim. Yeah, but they're
calling Mercedes.
No, she's not in it anymore.
She's not anymore. Okay,
no, I guess it's just Mia Yim, and she's calling herself not Retribution, but Renaissance, Renegade, Retaliation.
So does that mean she's done in NXT?
Yeah,
I think they all are. Yeah, and that's kind of my main thing with Retribution. I'm like, I get the story they're telling, especially now with Mustafa Ali saying, we didn't get opportunities, so I found all these proverbial black sheeps, and we're gonna rebuild and give ourselves opportunities. But then just have fucking Dijak and Shane Thorne and Mia Yim be like, we never got a fair shake, so we joined this guy, and now we're Retribution.
Yeah.
Why put them in goofy masks and call them T-Bar and Mace and shit? Unless they're planning on making that a part of the storyline where they're unmasked eventually, but we all know who the fuck they are. Like, what is this shit? And everyone makes fun of them. Even in kayfabe, they're making fun of their stupid masks and their stupid names. No one takes them seriously. They lose. T-Bar taps out. Like, what the fuck?
I think there's a salvageable part, and I'm going to take this to be positive. Take this opportunity to be positive because there's a lot to be negative about.
Help me.
There's a world where this works, I think. And I think it works for people like Shorty G, like what's his face? The Austin Theory.
Oh yeah.
We do need jobbers.
Dude, you're on to something because they both quit, didn't they?
Yeah. But just anybody who is young, athletic, and we need people to lose, they find their way into Retribution. It's kind of like how I think the Dark Order works in AEW.
And then they pout and lose, and they still lose all the time?
Sure, if that's what you got, because someone's got to do it. But they lose as part of Retribution.
This makes sense.
When you're done losing, you get them out of Retribution somehow.
You know what makes sense?
We haven't watched.
Titus is the same thing you're describing. And he just got beat up by the Hurt Business.
Yeah. Just put him in Retribution.
He just joins Retribution.
Everybody who is a loser in Retribution.
No, we saw when Naomi got drafted to Raw, MVP tweeted a screenshot of Naomi drafted to Raw with the eyeball emojis. Like, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So Naomi looks like a potential candidate, and that would be cool because what the hell are they doing with her at this point?
Chilling.
But when you guys bring up the comparisons, and since this match was stupid, there's no point talking about it. Yeah, obviously, Bobby Lashley is still the United States Championship. It's fun to talk about Retribution for a minute because they're trying to make this. It seemed like they were trying to make it happen, but now it seems like they're just burying the dudes, and I'm just really confused by what they're trying to do with it. It seems like they're trying to build them and tear them down at the same time. Maybe your jobber theory is correct.
I mean, that's how you could make something of it. I think they just made a mistake. Bad idea. They got called with their pants down. There's nothing they can do now.
Definitely a roach for me.
But that's all a roach. But they could save it if they tried to go in that direction. Just own it. These are the guys who suck.
I guess they could build it up. I mean, with other people like that. And as far as the Hurt Business goes, when you talk about Nation of Domination comparisons, I can't help but think of two people who could fill the Rock role in the Nation of Domination, in the Hurt Business, which would be Big E
and
or Montez Ford. Montez Ford and Big E are two guys who I'm like,
that would be
either one of them could join up and then, you know, break apart and have that same kind of trajectory that The Rock had to, you know, get him super over as a singles guy. Either one of those guys I think would be cool, even if they got both of the Street Profits in there.
No love for King Ricochet?
Where is he?
It seems like he's a natural dude because he's been flirting with it, but you know, I
love Ricochet, man. What a waste.
He's a sad King story.
Ricochet.
King Ricochet. No, he didn't win King of the Ring, my man.
Man, he just posted an Instagram video where he is sitting down and he goes into a backflip. He doesn't stand up. He is sitting down and he does a backflip, bro.
How do they fuck a guy like that up? Because you know why? Because they don't give him a damn name. He's a verb. Man. He's Ricochet. How do you relate to him? You don't know. Just like calling people T-bar and slap cake and whatever.
Not slap cake.
Slap cake. It's so stupid, but we'll see. We don't know what the Hurt Business are. Good guys or bad guys? What's going on? I don't know. Maybe that's the point. We'll see. I'm here for the ride.
As a black man, we'll always be good guys to me.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
That's valid. That's valid.
I love it.
You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. They can beat up Daniel Bryan. They can beat up Daniel Bryan with Elizabeth. Like, I don't care.
What if they go after Kofi and Rhodes?
Hey, they could probably have. Hey, man, you dyed your hair, your dreads blonde, man. We gotta come see you. Like, whatever. Just make it count.
Oh my god. Yeah, Hurt Business is they're awesome. I love their music too. I'm into it. Their gaudy T-shirts.
Yeah.
Right,
I want one,
next?
honestly. I'm not even lying. Drew Randy.
This is it, the main event.
The main event.
What do we think?
Saw coming from the first act.
I enjoyed the show overall so much that by the time it came around to the main event, I wasn't really thinking about it. When they made the entrance, I was like, I think Randy's gonna win, but I got kind of into this as long as it. I thought it was a little too long for me, and I again with the logic of these matches, I just need to get over getting so bothered by these things. But like the I Quit match, Hell in a Cell, you're supposed to be locked the fuck in, so no one else can get out. But you know, at the climax of this match, there's like 10 people inside the cell ringside with them. I'm just like, this ruins everything for me. Why do we have bolt cutters? Why are we getting out of the cell? This is dumb. But,
right.
Figure out a way to like break it somehow by getting through. I don't know, but
overall, it all makes sense.
Somehow you got a whole room of writers. Like, just do the fucking work. But I don't know. I still enjoyed it, and I guess I popped a little for Randy Orton winning the belt, even though I kind of saw it coming.
I mean, like, it was a good way. Like, go, man.
Axiom. Arium.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I liked it enough. I actually didn't expect Randy to win. But I thought the finish was good. The Miss Claymore, it was a nice finish. I think Mankind ruined all Hell in a Cell matches for me, man. Like, every time they try to jump off the side, not even on the top, or just jump from the side and make a bump, it's just like, it's not exciting. And I don't want that to mean like that they have to push themselves to the extreme and jump for higher things. Like, I don't want that, but I'm just saying, like, a man got thrown from the top and then fell through.
I think you're 100% right. I hadn't really connected my thought process on that, but hearing you say it out loud, especially when they go to the top of the cell, it's like, they're not falling through, so why are they doing it?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You're never going to see anything cooler.
Never, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, you've already seen the best that it can be, and it wasn't supposed to be that cool, so you never would do it again on purpose.
You're telling me that it's Randy Orton, the Snake. He was so smart. So before whatever, when they're fucking around with the cell pre-show before they put it up, would he somehow like duct tape a crowbar up there, and his whole plan was like, I gotta get Drew to the top of the cell so I can hit him with this metal crowbar. That doesn't seem that smart to me.
No.
Just hide it under the ring.
Right.
I just want to know who Drew roars at.
What do you mean?
Just when he knocks him down on top of the cage, and it's like, "Ah!" and he just hit in the back of the knee. I'm like, who is this for? That is one of the things that, like, I want to say that my wife picked up in the Sasha and Bailey match. The amount of time they spent not doing that. Like,
yeah.
Focused on actually fighting your opponent instead of like hamming it up for an obviously empty arena.
Bro, and then
this is wrestling.
This is one thing I didn't say. When they did do that bump that couldn't compare to Mankind Undertaker, they piped in, holy shit. Are you kidding me, Vincent K. McMahon?
Yeah, I don't like the piping
Are you
in of
kidding
this is
me?
awesome and holy shit. I don't like that. I get that you got to pump in a little fan noise or whatever, and that's not actually coming from the people watching on Zoom or whatever.
Right.
But I don't like the fake chants. That's stupid.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I did hear a kind of interesting story about that the main bump that Drew took. The first match, I guess, that he ever saw that got him into pro wrestling was Shawn Michaels and Undertaker Hell in a Cell.
Mm-hmm.
And that bump that he took was identical to the bump that Shawn Michaels, I guess, took.
Oh, okay,
and
that's cool.
Drew wanted to pay homage to Shawn and do the same bump that he did. And that was like a big deal to him. And I guess he got to do it. I mean, it was a nasty ass bump, that's for
I
sure.
respect that.
That's for real.
But he's not falling through the damn cage and putting his tooth through his lip. So it's not ever gonna beat that.
He's not almost dying twice.
I did love the moment though, the cinematic moment of Randy, giving him the come hither from the top of the ring, or the top of the cell. I give that a thumbs up.
Well, we got a new champ. What do you think about Drew's reign?
It's unfortunate. I was really the only thing I'm sad about. It was time to go. I think it was right time to take it off him, but I just wish he could have held the damn belt with a crowd.
Yes, exactly, man. So unfortunate.
He never got to bask in that that glory, for lack of a better term, in a full crowd with the belt. Hopefully he will. I think they'll give it back to him at some point and he'll get to do that. But it's sad that in his first reign, especially taking it off of Brock Lesnar, he didn't get to do it in front of people at Mania, and you just thought this fucking pandemic was going to end sooner than, you're holding out hope that in a few months we'll get crowds back and we can pop for Drew, but it hasn't happened and it probably won't anytime soon. So you got to take it off him. It was the right time, but it sucks.
But maybe that'll make his reign all the more memorable.
Could be, it's a good way to look at it.
One champion of the crowdless era.
That's true. And
well, I mean, he's not. I guess Randy is as well. So.
He carried it well, all things considered.
Yeah.
He defended it honorably. I think he's a good baby face.
Yeah, I like him.
I like Drew. I like Drew, but it was time.
Smoke up for Drew's reign.
Smoke up for Drew's reign.
Smoke up for Drew. It was about, what was it, about 6 months, about half a year reign as the WWE champion.
April, yeah.
Solid shit.
Oh yeah.
It's for you, Drew.
That's fair. That's for you, Drew. Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway. My dude. He'll be back, and looks like I don't know if you guys, I won't tell you anything about, I'll let you guys watch Monday Night Raw. Let's keep this focused on the damn show we're talking about. There's kind of some inclinations about where he's going.
Or did I interrupt you? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, man.
Going back to the match, I couldn't help but just, as they were showing like the parallels of the last, his other time he's won it, I'm like, this dude is old. He's old.
Drew?
No.
Oh, Randy.
This man is old.
Well,
and he's really starting to look it in a way where I'm like, do we need to be putting the belt on him anymore? Do we?
I disagree.
Hey man, he's a vet.
Yeah, I think he looks still real legit to me. I think he's still smooth as shit in the ring, and I think I think he seems old to you because he's been around for so long. But he was so fucking young when he started. He was the youngest champion ever when he won it. So he's been doing it for a long time. And I was kind of a Randy Orton hater the past couple of years. I was kind of over him, but
I liked him.
As of late,
that's ironic.
We kind of switched on it, but yeah, this past year or so, even through the Edge shit, which I wasn't that much into, I've been very into Randy Orton and his character.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
tells a great story.
He's consistent.
That just gave me good feels again. Thanks for that.
So we'll see. I mean, he's the new champion. We'll see who do you guys think his first competitor is going to be?
I hope Drew has to sit for a little while.
Me too.
Drew, yeah, please.
Yeah.
I think
we got the Fiend that I think they're trying to make a babyface out of.
They are.
Okay.
I hope they don't do that. I want them to stay far away. Him to stay far away from the title scene.
Remember when they did a whole great vignette and character restructure for Liv Morgan, and then gave it to Alexa Bliss, where they could have put her with the Fiend?
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if that was
Alexa Bliss is a better actor, though.
Was that?
Maybe
Alexa Bliss is a better actor. So.
Maybe I don't know that I've gotten a chance to see if Liv is a good actress.
You got to do something with Alexa. She's like on the level of the 4 Horsewomen, like secretly. You got to honor that.
Not like in ring skill. You mean like acting?
Like accomplishments, like all together, the things she's been able to accomplish.
Absolutely, yes,
no doubt.
But yeah,
accolades.
Like for a while, she was having a better career than Bayley.
Yeah, yes,
no doubt.
So,
and Becky,
Becky, like for a good minute. So like we gotta honor that investment and give her some meaty stuff.
She has definitely been just subjected to interviews for most of the last year or so because she's been injured.
Moment of Bliss is still happening, and one spoiler I will give you because it's not storyline related is that they remixed Alexa's music so that it's a creepy ass little haunting take on her normal theme music.
I'm down for this.
And she's kind of saying "Let's play" in the background. I'm 100% here for it.
Oh, nice. Bro, I gotta check this. I'm about to look that up.
Yeah, watch Raw after this. I mean, they kind of fucked it up because they you don't hear the whole thing. They come back from a commercial break while she's already in the ring, like introducing the show. But you hear it in the background, and I'm like, ooh. They also gave Nikki Cross new music, which you heard for a hot second. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Somebody else got new music too. I don't remember who.
Keith Lee?
Well, Keith Lee did. Aleister Black got new music, which I was like, why do you need to switch his music? It was so bad.
I heard about Keith Lee getting. I've heard about Alex getting new music. I hate that.
No, his music was heel or face. That's badass music. I don't get it. They're fucking around with shit too much. But anyway, what were we talking about?
Yo, her music's dope.
Are you here? Are you listening to it?
Oh man, I just listened to it. Oh, that was worth it. Right now. That was worth it.
I wish we could play it for the audience.
Yeah, that's
copyrights.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out eventually.
So, what do we think of the Hell of a Cell as a whole? Because that's all the matches.
That is the show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I gave it an A at the end of the night. If I'm giving it a grade, because it's not often that I don't get a little sleepy or want to fast forward more. I did fast forward through that filler match with Jeff Hardy or whoever the hell, but
shame.
Exactly.
For shame.
But the rest of it, I was pretty thoroughly entertained by. So I give it a strong, probably an A- if I'm giving it an A grade, or like if I don't know how we do it on a weed scale, but it's some pretty good smoke. Hell in a Cell.
Smoke with some keef.
Interesting.
Yeah, put a little keef on it.
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know. It was fine. It was fine.
I'll go fully packed, no keef.
Fully packed. You're not going to sprinkle any keef on it, though.
No.
Fully packed,
it's not giving you any magic.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just really high and coming off of doing a Zoom reading that I didn't really want to do, and I was just really hyped for that Roman Uso storyline, and it delivered for me. I thought the bookends were pretty good, but maybe I'm just I'm so high on that women's match that it's giving it a good shine.
I hear that. I'm gonna give it a good old B-.
B-.
Yeah,
right.
And I really want to give it
please.
I guess I really want to give it a C+, but because of the Sasha Bayley match that was so awesome, I'm gonna bump it up so it gets that B letter, But it just left a lot to be desired, and I think I don't know that we've had like really, really good pay-per-views this year. But I think we've had some really, really strong matches, and I didn't, besides the Sasha Bailey one, I don't think that there was anything that really like stood up to like a match that I needed to remember this year.
All right.
Did you give a grade, JB Bad?
Yeah, I said fully packed, no Keith.
Oh, you did. You did say fully packed, no Keith. I guess I liked it so much because for me, like the story, there's a lot of storyline possibilities coming out of that show, which makes me. Usually you end something and you're like, God, I don't even want to tune into Raw. Like, there's no cliffhanger appeal. There's no like, what could happen? And with the Uso storyline and this whole Samoan dynasty, I'm here for the drama of that. And there's a million things you could do with it. Given the Miz Money in the Bank, million things you can do with that. And it makes me way more excited than Otis having it. Orton having the belt is fresh to me. I just feel like the freshness of this show, it wasn't. They shook things up, which they don't do a whole hell of a lot lately. So that just made me more excited than watching a normal show.
That's good reasoning, honestly. That's some really good points.
Old positive ass over easy.
Man, I try to keep it because it's easy to get real cynical about this shit.
It is,
and then you realize that they have a very difficult job, which is appealing to a lot of different demographics. They're trying to please children and people like us.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to please everybody, and they do an okay job.
I think so.
That's being overly optimistic.
I think
if you
honestly,
continue to tune into the show, I'm sure it'll get a lot more negative.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll be pissing blood soon.
Hell yeah. Well,
right.
That was Hell in a Cell.
That was hell, baby.
And that was our little review recap of it. And who knows when we'll do this again? We got Survivor Series coming up pretty soon. Maybe
Halloween
we'll watch
coming up in a week.
I was just gonna say we should get together and do a little Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe we'll do a little watch along and see what happens with that.
That sounds great.
But we'll sign it off here. We'll catch you next time. Smoke you later.
Smoke if you got 'em, baby.
Peace.
Peace.